So I've had a whole lot of caffeine this morning, and I've tried filming this intro about 5 different times. So let's see where this takes us today. My name's Liv, and I want to talk to you guys today about building better relationships, whether this be in a work setting, a group setting, a team setting, because how many of us have been on a team that has completely gone to shambles, that has had lots of dysfunction, and a lot of the dysfunction could have been prevented by having better communication and getting to know people on the team better. I know I've been on a lot of teams that have had dysfunction, and I wanted to film a video today on building better community with people so that we can learn to avoid some of those dysfunctions and just build better relationships in general. In order to build better relationships with people, we need to learn how to be vulnerable with others. This requires us to have an understanding and not be afraid to avoid conflict with others. Communication is super important, and I don't know if you noticed, but we're not really that good at reading people's minds. It's important for us to just talk to people and get to know people better, because this brings me to my next point, is that we need to be able to spend quality time with people in order to increase our communication and vulnerability, because it's really hard for us to be vulnerable with other people. When we can take that time outside of a group setting, whether it be the office or practice, it's amazing how just doing simple things such as getting a cup of coffee with someone can substantially strengthen relationships, because some people are more vulnerable than others, and it does take time for us to open up to other people. When we allow ourselves to break those barriers and be vulnerable, it's just gonna enhance our communication with other people so much more, and that is super important no matter what type of setting you are in. Once we get to the point where we are vulnerable with people and we do communicate with others, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to start making compromises if you want to deepen those relationships. And a compromise isn't one party getting to do what they want all the time and the other party settling. It's each party getting a little bit of what they want so that ultimately both parties can be satisfied. Spending time with people causes us to take risks, because people are investments, and it's really scary because you can be investing all of your time in one person and a relationship could be shattered. But there's so much to learn about building relationships with other people and getting to know other people, that even if relationships are broken in the long run, you still have been able to learn so much. And it's really scary for us to take risks, but we do need to take risks in other people, because you ultimately never know what can come from it. You can end up strengthening and having this lifelong relationship or friendship with someone all because people decided to take risks and start investing time in other people, and that's just super important. There are going to be people who break you down, and there are going to be people who build you up. When we want to strengthen relationships with others, we need to learn how to be those type of people that build others up and not break others down. However, if someone does decide to walk out of your life, let them, because we invest our time in others, and time is one of the most precious gifts that we have. If people walk out, at least you still learn something, but then maybe it's another way for you to another friendship / relationship and start to build that up. And it's really hard when we have to let people go, but it's amazing what can happen when we choose to let others come into our lives as well. This has been a video on building relationships. I hope that it has helped you out a lot. Remember, we need to learn how to communicate with people. We need to then be vulnerable. After we're vulnerable, we need to take risks, and we need to spend time with other people in order to enhance those relationships. And doing those couple of things, I think in the long run will really help you guys out. So I hope this video has helped you. My name's Liv. It's been nice having this talk with you, and remember that you're beautiful and that you are worth someone investing their time in. Alright, it's been good seeing you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!